you feel like the stress of the holiday season totally outweighs all of the benefits, let me show you how making a plan and setting expectations will create your best season yet. Vanessa here with The Soul Restored, where I help bring sanity back to every aspect of your life. Today's video is on how to set expectations and plan for the best holiday season. So often during this season, while it's super fun and joyful and we get together with a lot of people that we like, we also get together with a lot of people we don't like, and there are a lot of stresses and there's a lot of overwhelming feelings. So I put together some ideas that will help you to eliminate those stresses and really plan ahead so that you can have the best year possible. That's why I'm doing it on the first week of November here, so that you guys have plenty of time to think through these things, answer these questions, write it down, and plan for your best holiday season. The first thing that I want to have you think about and write down is, what is your vision of the best holiday? Okay, whether it's activities that you want to make sure that you do by yourself, with friends, as a family. I know for me and my family, we have like a bucket list for every season of activities we like to do with our kids. Also, expectations as far as getting gifts purchased by a certain deadline. I promise if you eliminate that one stressor and say, okay, I'm going to have all of my gifts purchased before Thanksgiving, whatever day is realistic for you, then you will have so much more peace when that is accomplished and you do not have to think about it anymore. Now that you've decided what you want the season to look like, think about the specific days. Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is for you, think about the specific days. Create a schedule that can definitely be flexible, and it's not going to be the end-all be-all, but think of a schedule that can help you to do the things that are going to be most important for your family. Last year, our Christmas was freaking awesome because we had a schedule in mind of what we wanted to do, and we were able to stay pretty close to it because we created some boundaries with family members and let them know what we were able to do, and it was awesome. And this year we're changing it up even more because it was so successful last year and our family really enjoyed the time that we were able to spend just in our family unit. We're changing things even a little bit more to spend more time with each other and really have the quality time that we're looking forward to. So I suggest you do that. I promise that if you get very specific and intentional about those days, the chances of you accomplishing the things that are most important to you and creating the holiday that you want is 100% more likely to happen if you plan ahead like this, okay? And start to envision what is most important to you. Okay, what traditions do you want to implement in your personal life with your family and with your kids? So I love live nativities, and we took the kids to them when they were really little. I think maybe, in fact, it might have just been my first. And this year we were able to get tickets for a live nativity, and we planned ahead already. It was the first, was the 3rd of November, so that we could make sure to get into a live nativity. So we wanted to incorporate that new tradition into our holiday season. Think to yourself, what things did you like as a kid? What things do you want to incorporate into your family traditions every year? What will be the most important thing for you and your family and will create the best memories? This is a really tough one, but I want you to give yourself permission to say no to extended family or anybody else that you don't sincerely want to spend time with. So whether that's completely eliminating anytime during the holidays, which is totally cool, and you need to not feel guilt about that and be totally confident that you and your family unit or yourself personally is more important, and the emotional safety and peace that will come from giving yourself distance from people that you don't want to be around is way greater and more important than putting yourself in situations and around people that you're just going to be unhappy, scared, or resent, okay? So give yourself permission. And with that said, if you do want to spend time with people, create boundaries that are going to allow you to have that safety while still being in their presence. For example, this year, Darren and I and our kids are celebrating Christmas Eve and Christmas just us, just our family unit. And then Darren and our kids will celebrate with his family on a totally different day. And then all of us will celebrate Christmas with my family on a totally different day. We are not obligated to any more than that. If they're upset, those are their feelings. They own that. I don't have to be in control of that. I don't have to feel bad about that. But that way my family can have the tradition and the awesome memories of just being together and us doing all the things that are important to us, including cleaning up after all the crap and all the gifts and being able to actually play with the toys that we get them or that Santa brings them, instead of rushing off to families' houses to hurry and open gifts again. I want to savor the time with them and really have quality time. So that's what we're doing. And then we've created the boundary of, yes, we will spend time with these people, and we will do it on the days that we agree on together. And for myself personally, I will not be going over to Darren's family's house, and it has given me so much peace. And it has lifted resentment and anger and frustration. And I'm able to love more from a distance. So it's emotionally safe and healthier for me to do that. Not only that, but I'm able to extend more love. Okay, set financial goals. Now, next week's video will be really diving into what this will look like, but I just want to touch on it today. I want you to kind of outline how much money you can spend, how much money you want to spend, all the people that you want to buy gifts for and need to spend money on, and differentiate the two. Have two different lists: want to buy gifts for, need to buy gifts for. And the want list obviously is not a priority. Sometimes there's some obligatory gifts on there. And so you feel like you need to, but maybe you shouldn't, or maybe you don't have the money to. Making a list of all of those people and setting the intention of spending a certain amount of money. Okay, so plan ahead and also give yourself a timeline. I need to get gifts done by this time. I want to have gifts wrapped by this time, so that your entire season isn't encompassed with the overwhelming to-dos and obligations that really take away from the meaning of the season and the joy that can be felt during this time. And the last thing is, I want you to write down all of your fears, all of your worries, whether it's spending time with in-laws or extended family, whether it's not meeting up to your spouse's expectations and fights that inevitably happen, whether it's stepchildren and issues there. Whatever the issues may be, even if it's gifts that you're not receiving and you wish that your spouse would be more thoughtful, write all of those things down. This is perhaps the most important of all 6 points. And the reason is, Darren and I, as we have grown over the years, we have realized that the best way to get our needs met, the best way to have realistic expectations and make sure that what we want to have happen happens, is to communicate it. So first of all, thinking of all the fears, all of the frustrations, creating solutions for each one of those things, creating boundaries for each one of those things, and for heaven's sakes, communicate what your needs are regarding those fears and those worries, whoever they are related to. Obviously, get support from the people that you can, and you don't have to communicate, I hate your guts, sister-in-law, stepchild, whatever, but recognizing those fears, writing them down, getting them out so that you're emotionally prepared for that and you have a support system in place and know how you're going to handle those things ahead of time. And then also making sure that you have expectations of your own that are communicated to those people that will be in charge of meeting those needs, so that they can more fully meet those needs of yours and meet those wants and desires. If you have this Christmas list of things that you want, Don't keep that a secret. Don't wish that your spouse would magically read your mind and get you these things. Tell him. Be annoying. Be persistent, and make sure that you are not the only one Christmas morning not opening anything. It really is your responsibility to make sure that your needs are being met, and communicating your needs to your spouse or whoever is going to help ensure those needs are met. I promise by doing that and communicating your needs and wants, you are way more likely to be able to have those met. And it can be a freaking awesome holiday season if you are setting that expectation, setting the standard, communicating what you want ahead of time. Remember, this is your holiday too. You want to have memories of super positive experiences. You want to create that for your family and your spouse. So do the things that are going to be most fulfilling to you, and eliminate the things that are only going to cause stress and pressure. You have my permission. Go out there, be bold, be confident in yourself and your choices so that you can enjoy this time and not resent it or be stressed out. What other stresses are you needing help to work through? And what other things can I answer for you or simplify or comfort in your mind so that you can go into this holiday season feeling a lot more confident and a lot more at peace? Next week's video will be setting your financial intentions and budgets and really simplifying the gift purchasing process. I can show you a lot of ways to be creative, how to afford everything on a really small budget, and take away the stress of the financial aspect of all of this. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please let me know any other way that I can help you make this season freaking awesome, because it is and it can be. Thank you for watching. Last time. Do you feel like the will help you create the best holiday season yet? Christmas wish list.